Our strongest and most loyal ally in the Middle East faces a growing existential threat under the specter of a nuclear Iran. I am deeply troubled that our president's solution won't work.
After a thorough review, I wholeheartedly oppose the Iran deal, and I'll be working and voting against it.
I have opposed this deal now for about 6 months. I've thoroughly looked at it, and I even oppose it more today than I did 6 months ago.
You're going to continue to fight it. What's your primary concern with this deal?
Well, there are all kinds of concerns. I mean, first of all, there's secret side deals, there are secret inspections, there are 3-week delays before you can have inspections. There are all kinds of ways that they can get around this. The Iranians are noted for not living up to agreements. These are the type of things that just, I think, ought to make anybody not agree to this particular agreement.
The supporters say that this is the best option they could get. If not this deal, what would you support?
Give me a break. First of all, they like to countenance this as though it's either this or war. Give me a break. Iran doesn't want to get in a war at this point with the United States of America. Now, my initial review has raised serious questions about whether this agreement forecloses Iran's path to a nuclear weapon. If left unanswered, these concerns lead me to believe that this agreement could end up being a catastrophic mistake. I'm very concerned because, you know, Iran is the chief exporter of terrorism throughout the Middle East, and some think in certain parts of the world. Give them $150 billion, it's their money, but they should have to earn it by living within the world community and not being terrorists. But the people understand that this is a dangerous thing. We also have to consider the feelings of Israel and Saudi Arabia and other Egypt and other friends, Jordan, you know, just to name a few of them, other friends in that area. And we're going to give them $150 billion, which will go straight to Hamas and straight to their military forces to cause even more havoc all over the Middle East. So, you know, this is, it's hard to believe, but I'm very concerned about it. And if you look at the agreement, how they can call that a good agreement, I'll never know, because there's no real commitment by Iran to do what they should, and there's no real commitment for them to allow inspections the way that we thought they would be allowed.
Utah Senator Orrin Hatch said he is, quote, very, very concerned about the deal during a brief on the train in Washington, D.C.
We got to make sure that it's verifiable, because the Iranians have not been people that have been very trustworthy in the past.
Senator Orrin Hatch said Iran's not trustworthy, and any deal should include a way to make sure its leaders comply.
Senator Orrin Hatch's office tweets, Congress must not hesitate to oppose this deal if it endangers the security of the U.S. or our allies.
Senator Orrin Hatch issued this statement on the nuclear agreement, saying any deal that removes sanctions without robust means of ensuring the regime's disarmament and compliance with its international obligations is worse than no deal at all.
The Iranians have not been people that have been very trustworthy in the past. I'm very, very concerned about it.
Now more than ever, the Congress and the American people must stand with our Israeli allies to ensure the safety and security not only of our two nations, but the Middle East as a whole.